Hello my lovelies and welcome to another video. I feel like I can finally say that the spring is here. Or I've already said it before in one of my previous videos, I'm not sure. However, it is a very important thing because in today's video I will be styling many different spring looks for you guys. Now I've done that already at the beginning of the year, sort of like styled 21 I believe, winter-y look. I want to say winter, but it wasn't really a winter. It was more like styling 21 look with the staples, like making kind of like a capsule wardrobe. And I want to do exact same thing for spring summer. I want to say for spring, not for summer, because it's more like about trench coats and that vibe, that sort of season. It's all about trenches and that sort of spring, because let me tell you, right now in Milan, it's going to be raining for 10 days. I mean, I cannot even show you this. Look at this. Can you see this? Rain is just basically constant, non-stop rain. There is not even a trace of sun, even though I am already buying things for my kind of like vacation and spring, summer related stuff. I am prepping seriously for holidays for spring, summer, because if I don't get some of the things now, I know for a fact that I will not be able to get them when I'm going on holidays, like sort of like closer to the summer end. I've really been into white t-shirt, classic pair of jeans, a trench coat type of look. Think about loafers, think about a classic heel, maybe a slingback, which is really popular in 2025, but is also a classic staple wardrobe piece. Think about all of the great staples. Now, I'm thinking of making like a huge staple wardrobe guide that is in like a written form as well. And let me know how you feel about that, because I think I can show you my selection of best t-shirts, my selection of best trousers, my selection of shorts, of jeans, of coats, of trench coats, like coats, like as in light coats, right? Like wind coats. I can do a selection of short dresses, of long dresses, of jewelry, selection, accessories, and belts, bags, and shoes. So a bit of everything. I would say as a staple wardrobe, that's it. A pair of jeans, a white t-shirt, cardigan, trench coat, ballerinas, loafers, slingbacks, high heel slingbacks or stilettos, a midi dress, long version, a pair of trousers with a waistcoat and a blazer, which then you can wear with a waistcoat, with a white t-shirt, with a crop top, with whatever, without a blazer, with the denim jacket, you know what I mean? That's the point of capsule wardrobe, having few pieces that you can wear so many different ways. Now, I got with me here some of the new pieces that I got on Net-a-Porter, and I've already explained this before when I've done this type of video. So every time I will be styling many looks with the kind of classic pieces that I already have in my wardrobe. So pieces that all of you already will have, like, I don't know, pair of black trousers, a white t-shirt, maybe a pair of white trousers, like classic pieces, not like heavy print dress, you know, or not like a padded shoulder crazy dress or something like that. I will then add some new pieces that are currently available for you to shop in case you want to add something new to your wardrobe. In case you don't, that's also okay. And I will show you the new pieces that I'm going to be styling especially for you. Let's say again, shall we do again 7 pieces that I style and then we make 21 outfit. I mean, last time it took me a whole day for the video, but that's no problem because I really enjoy doing these. And if you enjoy watching them, let me know about it. So we will have every single look linked in the description box below so that you can find what you're after. And I will have those 7 staples that I will be styling with my classics from my wardrobe that I already have, so to make it easier for everybody. And if you decide that you want to get one of these 7 items that are currently available to shop on Net-a-Porter, you can actually get them and see how to wear them 3 different ways, perhaps for day, for night, for whatever it is, for office. But that's where we headed to. I'm someone who's very passionate about having something in my wardrobe that is good quality that I can wear over and over and over and over again. With that being said, I think we should start. Okay, so around me here you can see the rail of Novelty Inn, and I'm not really used to showing you things like this, but I want to show you pieces that we'll be styling today. So we are gonna have this dress over here that I think is like low waist, a really, really stunning piece. Gorgeous, something different, you know, something classic but different. Then we have a short dress, which for me is a little bit of a novelty because I'm more into midi or longer dresses now, but I want to try and style something this classic 3 different ways to make it look still different. Then we have a pair of sort of, I want to say, longer linen white shorts. These are so easy. They're going to be so easy and so versatile. We have a pair of classic denim, but a little bit different to the previous ones that I've shown you. So these are a little bit more boot cut. And we have a pair of gray trousers that are classic and fabulous. A black top that I thought was one of the most beautiful tops that I have seen in a very, very, very long time. And I also got a brown dress. I thought the price point of this dress was so good. And it was like a really cute piece that you can bring all the way to the end of the autumn, really, because of its color, because of the material, and because of the way that you can layer it. So those are our key pieces. Now, I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't show you some of the other novelties in my wardrobe that I just picked up, but we will not be probably styling today. So I picked this polo long dress. I love it so much. This will be perfect for so many different things. I picked a pair of Bottega denim because I really like them. I need to try them on. We'll see. You're probably not going to see it in this video. Sorry about that. And I'm going to link this because I know so many of you are going to be obsessed with this dress. Now, this is not a capsule wardrobe kind of piece. This is an extra piece, and it's this silk Pucci dress. I just wanted to show it to you because you can see what's available in the Sephora right now. This. And I'm obsessed with Pucci beachwear. Like, for example, this over a swimming suit. It's fully sheer. So obviously I would only wear it like on a beach in south of France over a swimming suit. So we have a matching print swimming suit. How cute is this? I literally cannot wait for the summer. I had to get this skirt because I've been eyeing it for such a long time. It's a black silk skirt with the lace trimming at the bottom. I got a blazer, which is matching the suit, but I wasn't gonna style a blazer like 3 different ways because come on, like we all know how to style a blazer. However, I'll probably style it with the trousers as well. Once I wanted it to be matching. What else did I get? I got this gorgeous also like vest, and I got another dress similar to the brown one that I've shown you. You can't really see it now, but anyway, just wanted to show you all the things that I got. And I got so many swimming suits, you guys. This Pucci one piece I got that is like all tying on the back. I got some headpieces that I'm now gonna see how they work. They're not really headpieces, but they're kind of like scarves that you can tie around or you can wear on your head. How beautiful is this for my matching look? I realize I cannot find the top of the pink bikini, which is so beautiful. I hope I also ordered it because those things, they run out of sizes like this and then I will be panicking. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna now start trying on all of these pieces and styling them each 3 different ways. So we'll try and kind of put numbers for each look or each outfit here so that you can have them. If you're searching for like look number 7 and you want to get the exact same look, you can find it linked in the description box below. Let's get going. Just to show you the style of denim. So it's sort of like high rise, I want to say, and they are a little bit boot cut. I definitely think everybody should also have a classic tank top. I will link this one below because it's one of my favorite. I have several in my collection because this is a great layering piece. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, look number 1 is literally the most basic look you can create around denim, but it has a lot of character simply because it's all about the accessories. So something that for sure everybody will have in their wardrobe is, like I said, white tank top and a white shirt. And then what I added is this big foulard, but it doesn't have to be a foulard. It can be any kind of scarf that you have, or it can be a tie because men's ties are very popular as well this season. So you can borrow one from your like boyfriend's or husband's wardrobe or father's wardrobe or any male figure in your life wardrobe. Just borrow a tie if you don't want to buy one. But I didn't want to style it with a tie because I'll speak about the ties a little bit later. So I got a necklace as well here just below and flat shoes because this is like, for me, this could be a breakfast date look, like breakfast, not date, but like brunch with friends kind of look. So I got sort of like ballerinas, white collar, my white jacket, because I wanted really to keep this look white. However, there is that touch of orange. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Look number 2. It's very simple, classic look. It's something that I worn actually recently when I was at Lake Como. My base is the same, so I got the same denim and the same classic white t-shirt, black pair of loafers. I've just changed the bag from the look that I wore in Como because I wore a bigger bag, but this is the Alaya tackle. Now, let me just show you this trench, the beauty of it. I'm sure everybody has a trench in their closet, but this one is particularly special. It has a double sleeve. You can actually detach these sleeves, so it can be a single sleeve, or you can kind of undo them here at the very back. I'll try to do it with one hand, let's see. And then this whole sleeve can get detached from the back, and it can sort of also like hang low. What I love about this trench, it's super easy, but obviously it would be ideal if I had help. I decided to style this look also with some aviator sunglasses, as you can see. Let's play with this trench. I mean, honestly, this trench could have just been one of the staples that you wear 3-in-1, because it's honestly like 3 different trenches in one, because look at the back now. So it's like hanging loose, as you can see, or it doesn't have to hang loose. It can be like here somewhere. Tuck this in here, because with styling, those little details matter. Love it. You can also close it around the neck. I also like that look. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But one of the ways that I really like to wear this trench, I don't know if you're ready for this. This is like a little bit of experimentation now. So we have this. We tied this around here. And this can be belted back. Look at this. So this is the trench that I wore at Lake Como. I'll insert some pictures. You've probably seen it on my Instagram. Here we go. Making it really special, you can also tie it completely different. Like you can make it into a bit of a cross, like here in the front, sort of like corset vibes. Love, love, love this piece. I've worn it with the sleeves as well. So let me just put them back on top. Hold the inner sleeve. This adds such a nice dimension. And this is what I've told you at the beginning of the year. We want the classic pieces. I mean, is there more classic than a trench coat, but with a twist? So wrap it around, tie it nicely. If you ask me, this is it. Look number 2. Okay, I wanted to bring the denim to a little bit of a dressier occasion as well. So we got this classic blazer, classic black t-shirt underneath. And you can literally wear this to work if you just like open the belt. It's just so much more, or like less cinched and more kind of formal. You can keep the belt in the jeans for like a very, very, very classic look. Even have like a bigger bag for work. Is this gonna stay? And then like change for the evening. I also decided to wear it with like these Jimmy Choo kitten heels, so they're not too high. I could literally spend a whole day in these high heels, but I really love this look, and I love how versatile and diverse it is, how much it adds to just like a classic, like each classic piece that everybody has in their wardrobe. I love this Savette bag. I have 3 Savette bags at the moment, and I have just seen that like a new one, kind of like a different shape, landed as well. So a lot of versatility here. Okay, so how many like different ways can we style a dress that seems like it's, well, covering most of the body, and it's not exactly like it's just a piece you can throw under or over something, right? But I love this dress, and I told you guys have to see it. First of all, I love that it's low waist and that it has like pockets, and this is just so cool when worn with flat shoes, which we will see later on as well. But I thought this was a cute little summer spring, maybe with a denim jacket also, like an occasion wear, if you will. And I styled it with like a nude slink back heels, as well as like this burgundy clutch to add a bit of, I wanted to add a bit of color. I guess I could have also gone for like burgundy shoes, but that's a bit too matchy for me. So what I would love to add, which I do have, I wanted to say we can add a burgundy scarf like on the head as a little headband. This could tie in so nicely the whole like this like little the row clutch, the heels, the dress, and like the colors, you know. Obviously you can also put it kind of around the neck. If you tuck this in on your head nicely, not like this, like super fast job that I've done, it can be so cute and such a nice little, you know, touch of something for the spring. However, we can style this other ways as well. Let's go. Obviously, do not wear a white dress to any kind of weddings, ever. That's just not okay. Now look at this. This is giving the ultimate cool girl, kind of the raw girl vibes, I would say, because we have the layering. Now, when you're layering with this kind of dress that has a lot of volume at the bottom and is low-waisted, you have to layer with something that's going to be very much cinched in waist. Otherwise, if you layer with, like, let's say like a bulky jacket that kind of ends here, you're just going to look puffy. So I decided to add this jacket, or you can go for something that just like still you need to show the waist, you know what I mean? It can't be too cropped, can't be too long, like it's whole science. So I decided to add this jacket which cinches in waist. I also worn this recently in Monaco, you probably have seen it. This is the raw shoulder bag as well as the raw loafers. I prefer to style this with the loafers than with a pair of heels because I think this adds it that like super cool like Olsen twin vibe, if you will, especially because we have the skirt that is long. But then again, if you open the jacket, you have like a look that can be perfect if it gets warm. You see what I mean? A little pro tip, when you wear this jacket, you have to button it all the way. Like it can't be half up, half down, open. It just like loses the charm. This is the look. Now here we go. I wanted to style actually the dress with the trench that you have already seen in the video so far, but then I realized the length was not compatible. The length of the trench has to be the same or just like 1 centimeter shorter than the actual dress, but it can't be 10 centimeters shorter because then it doesn't look right. So it has to hug the dress. Even if it's longer, that could be great as well. Obviously you would lose the little trimming at the bottom if the trench is closed, but when it's open, it looks perfect. So we got like a bit of a kitten heel in terms of like a sling bag, a gray bag that I think obviously is one of the coolest bags that I have. And this is just like a perfect spring look when you're going somewhere that, let's say in the morning it's a bit cooler, but then towards the middle of the day it can be warm. So let me show you also this look open. This is it. You know, you can take off the trench. This can be a look. It doesn't have to be a look. I just think like a dress like this can be worn so many different days, and don't get a dress like this and just wear it for like one occasion and that's it. Keep wearing it and wearing it. Like I would wear this, like let's say I pack this with me on a holiday, could wear this during the day or for evenings. It's just like you want to have a piece that is versatile. That's just my little suggestion. Here we got one of my favorite contrasting combos. We're talking about the gray trousers. That's our next piece to style. But these are like, I would say like trousers that resemble the most like office menswear trousers. And I just love that. Obviously I need to tailor them. I just got them. So the hem is raw. They are to be tailored and they'll be perfectly tailored for me to be worn with high heels. And that's obviously important to say. I styled this look with a gray blazer so that it's kind of monochrome look in a way, and then we got this like soft leather jacket that brings so much. It's like cinched in the waist-ish here, and then the tackle bag as well. I love the combo of leather and the office look because it's something different. It's not a blazer, it's not making it too officey, it's not making it too like predictable. It's a little bit different. And obviously leather jackets for spring we don't even need to discuss. What I love about this one, we can kind of close it like this as well, and this gives a nighttime look for me, if you ask me. It's a super, super cool look. Now imagine like huge aviator sunglasses as well. Maybe not during the nighttime, but anyway. We have another not so predictable look here. I say not so predictable just because I personally think that if you think about it, you don't often tend to style like big office trousers with like a shirt, a denim shirt or a denim jacket. And I love this look. It's a bit slouchy. I think what's key here is also rolling up the sleeves. I got a big Kalinic box. This is a 28, and the belt that is quite an old Bottega belt, but I love it. And you will see also that here I'm mixing a bit of silver and gold, which I don't mind at all. I think it adds that kind of like I don't care vibe. So here we go. The bag can also be a lighter color. It can be a gray if you want to go monochrome, but I quite like this, and I like that it's boxed, so I can do a little bit of this. This color gray actually goes really well with burgundy, so we can also style it with like a burgundy knit and a burgundy, my rouge ash. Kelly, but I feel like I could style it like these particular trousers 20,000 different ways and always get like a different look. So there's only a certain amount of looks that I can show you, unfortunately. But if you do subscribe to this channel, which is fully free of charge, I promise you, you will see me wear them many different ways, and I promise you will see so many different outfits that inspiration will be incoming, and it's all free. Now you see why when I have only 3 looks to style the trousers with, I just had to show you this one. I waited for the tie. I love this look. I love the baggy blazer, the baggy pant, like the men's suit. This kind of looks like I spent the night at a guy's place, but in the morning I have a very, very important high position, like a finance job, because, you know, like a powerful role, and this is how I rock up to work. Probably not the case, but obviously you've seen this look before because every single like top model wore it already. I think I just love it. The tie that I picked is navy and olive green, 2 of my favorite colors. I love how it matches gray. I also think burgundy goes really well on gray. I know I said that already. But this suit, obviously you will have a white shirt already in your wardrobe. You can borrow a tie, like I said already, in any color that you wish that matches your bag or whatever. I could go with my like navy cargo or with my it depends what the occasion is, or like a classic gray bag would also be fine. So love this look. I rarely ever find a short dress that I love, and this one I love. I don't know if you can see it because now we have the knit around the neck, but like this you can see it better. It's a beautiful linen short number, very chic, very elegant. That's my problem with the short dresses. They're either too embellished or something, or just not very chic, and this one is super chic. Usually I find my mini dresses at like particular brands, but this I love. I love it, and I love the buttons. I love these like full pockets. Yeah, you see on the side, so they're not like bulking you up. It's just a design. I need to iron it a little bit better down the middle. It's a linen, and I decided to style in this kind of like, I would call it a little bit of a French Riviera style. This is like a perfect everyday look in May, let's say, or April. Love it. Obviously this dress can be worn with the heels or with the flats, which is great. Now, I wanted to have an earthy tone look with the dress, but I couldn't really decide on the bag. So, because I'll tell you, now we're going for the heels, right? We have a little jacket. It's evening, it can be cold, but if we go for this Brunello Cucinelli one or two, actually it works perfectly color-wise. It's really cute, but it's very, very small, so it's really evening-ish. I wouldn't necessarily wear this bag during the day just because the vibe, and I love it so much. I love the suede and the smooth leather mix. Look at this, and it just ties the look perfectly together, okay? More like high contrasty look compared to the previous one. But if I'm wearing the tackle, this is more like a day look. Imagine like with sunglasses, and also this is giving a lot of like earthy vibes in general than the contrast, because if I'm wearing the other bag, it's more like contrast of like the darker brown and this kind of ecru-ish color. But if I'm wearing this bag, it's just saying today I'm into earthy tones. So what do you guys think for the look number 2? By the way, these shoes are so comfortable because they're lined with cashmere. It's insane. It's like so pleasant for me. I I really wanted to style a look where you can see also this jacket open, that it really kind of brings the whole vibe. I love it when it's the same color jacket is open. I mean, you can also close one button to make it like look super cinched. Because of the perfect length of the jacket and the dress, I would say that now this looks almost like one dress altogether, but it adds a bit of warmth. The colors are very, very complementary. Decided to style it with the same Rebecca flats as well, and the Savette clutch. These just seem to be like perfect for capsule wardrobe, and this is the look. I really, really love it. I think like this dress again is like one of those pieces you throw in your bag and you can just find so many different ways to wear it. We're moving on to the white classic shorts. That these are linen and particularly beautiful, styled with again a very simple tank top that you have now seen a million times already. Simple Kate cashmere knit that I've had in my wardrobe for years. I got a white linen blazer that I picked from my wardrobe, sling bags and a tackle bag to keep it earthy and neutral and beautiful, but you can add like an orange bag to this exact look, for example. So that's what I love about classic pieces, that when you just combine them, like whenever you pack things into your suitcase and whatever you pack, if you include this tank top, you can include it in so many different looks, you know what I mean? Or this bag, these shoes, etc. I think belts are quite an important accessorizing and styling item to mention, because especially this belt can go over the blazer as well. So that's always something that can add a bit of a touch of character. If we do it like over this, over the shoulder knit, it adds also a bit more kind of like fashion vibe, but you can pull it out if you don't like it. So just so you see, this is already like upgrading the look. It's such a simple trick that you can just play with anything. Kind of like different vibes already. And then we have the bag, and that's it. The look number one of the shorts. Now, I don't know if anybody actually needs to see how to style white shorts. It's the most classic staple piece in your wardrobe you can have, but I decided to show you also this kind of like a flat shoes, a bit of like ballerina style version, styling it with a vest or like a waistcoat as you wish. This can be tucked in if you want, but it doesn't have to be. I decided to put a belt in. Now this is not the same belt that I just worn, it's a bit lighter because I wanted to keep it semi-neutral-ish. I didn't want to have any contrasts. So we got a Loro Piana extra bag. Probably most contrasting thing on this outfit is the black toe cap on the ballerinas, but in general the look is very classic, it's chic, it's basic. Like, I don't know, you can wear this to Wimbledon if you want, or grabbing ice cream on the weekend, or something like that. I quite like it. I think it's really, really casual, but really elegant at the same time. Not sure what you guys think, because white shorts can be anything you want. That's the beauty of it. This is the next combo. I love the mix of white and gray. Sorry for this sound, but I took a sticker off. Like, most of the times, honestly, I don't take a sticker off the shoes if it's here, because you can't really see it when you're walking, and this is very annoying when it's sticky. But anyway, so we have like white linen shorts, we have the gray blazer, gray top, and the bag. I love the cage sandals with this. Like, if you wanted to add a touch of color, you can go with like red as well. Here I have my Ferragamo red sandals that will go really well with this, or this can go really well also with sling bags or my Jimmy Choo kitten heels. I think like so many different occasions, so many different options. I just love how sophisticated it is, and like white longer shorts are a really great piece for styling. Again, can be with like white t-shirt and the belt, and that's the look. Here I wanted you to really see this dress. Here is from the back and here is from the front, so I didn't really style it with anything over because I think it's a beautiful, beautiful dress, and I'll probably wear it many times like this. I loved it because I thought the price point was very good for what you get and for how many times you can wear it. I think it's very flattering because you can tighten it as much as you want or leave it like looser if you wish. Obviously you can also belt it in, but I don't think it's necessary. And I styled it just with like a simple burgundy clutch that you've already seen, and these sandals. This is from a brand called Manu, and I discovered this brand on Net-a-Porter actually last summer, and I wore them so much I really love how minimalist they are and just like bring the best out of every outfit, because all you can see is the hardware, so very, very flattering and very comfortable as well. This is the look. This is the first style of like how I would wear this dress, like the first kind of styling. So very simple and easy. Let's not forget cardigans that are like perfect layering piece for this transitional period. I love this all brown look, and I love styling this with a bigger bag, because if you style a dress like this with a bigger bag, it immediately becomes more casual. So the smaller the bag, the more dressy I would say the look is. And I would also say like a chunky necklace with this, but the chunky kind of like heavy metal one would work really well. I also styled it with, as you can see, loafers, so it's kind of running around the city. This could go well as well with like a denim jacket or something like that, because I feel like those are always easy to go around, you know, like to kind of grab on a denim jacket as a perfect layering piece for this period. Here we have the same dress that I've actually made to look like a skirt. Added a knit that you've seen a million times as well, and I belted it in so it doesn't move, so it doesn't go too long, because if it goes too long, it can make it bulky in here. So we want the knit to finish where the like seam line is, as you can see. So when you're styling a dress to make it look like a skirt, you need to belt it in as close to this seam here, and the knit should stop there. It should not go under the seam line, because that's what's gonna make you bulk here. I am styling it again with the loafers. I love this look. Obviously the pockets make it look super casual and cool. And what you will see is that I picked this bag because of the charms. Why? Charms make this look more playful. Because if you think about this kind of skirt and the knit, it can look a little bit like you belong in a certain type of organization that knocks from doors to doors and asks people to join the organization. And we don't want that look, right? This is more playful and more young and more cool. I think like obviously you guys know that the maxi skirts are so cool, and yes, it's like modest, it's appropriate, but I think it's like really fabulous and also like super fashion forward. And again, like very Mary-Kate Ashley vibes with these long skirt looks. This is one of the most beautiful tops that I have ever seen in my life. I don't know if you'll agree, but it's just like such a simple piece that will make the most basic outfit pop, and that's what I wanted to prove with this outfit. So classic pair of jeans. These are more of like on a boyfriendy side, I would say cropped, wearing with my Jimmy Choo kitten heels that I love so much, and a Kelly cut, because this could even be an evening look or a bigger bag for a more day look. I love this top. I styled it first with like black bottoms, but then I realized you can't really see the intricacies of this top, and I really wanted you to see it properly. And I think I can style it so many different ways, which is the purpose of this video. We have the Alaya heart clutch in silver. That like kind of brings it together with these Tiffany cuffs. Normally I would remove my tennis bracelets, but honestly guys, that's like a 20-minute job. Maybe it's not. I rarely ever remove my jewelry. So here you have like potentially a little Scala look, theater, or whatever you want. I have a maxi skirt with this top, the clutch, the jewelry, the sling bags, and a pair of sunglasses, because it still gets, you know, if you go for an aperitivo before, that's cute to have. If you're going to have like a little aperitivo on a terrace, this is a really chic, appropriate look, I would say. So what do you guys think? All black outfit for spring? Not sure, but one thing is for sure, that if you've been paying attention in the class, you know that this is one of the biggest trends this season, and it's the belt layering. Now, I haven't actually got enough belts that I can tie them all here in the waist, because it's quite high in the waist, so all of my more or less belts are like for here. So I kind of like, you know, added a variety of everything. You can mix the metals, the colors, whatever you want. The more the merrier. That's what's gonna bring like really fun to otherwise potentially basic look. I love this belt situation. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know how perceptive you are, if you've noticed other people wearing lots of belts, if you've noticed how big the trend is, but I think yes. Otherwise, look is pretty simple. You can maybe go like, if you want to go one belt less, you certainly can. Let's try. But this is it. You know, it's a bit of like a game we like to play with different things. And I think it adds a lot of character, which is, again, the whole point of styling and layering pieces. Wearing like classic gala pants, a little bit of a lower heel, but a heel. And again, the tackle bag. I just think tackle bag goes with everything and anything, honestly. It's like one of the best purchases. I purchased it twice, as many of you will recall if you remember that the first time it got stolen when my luggage got stolen on a train. So I had to have it again because I just really, really love it. So that's the last look. What I really need to know from you guys is, what was your favorite look from these 21 looks? Which item from the 7 items that I styled did you like the most? Because I think that's also important to help me, like, what would you like me to style for the summer looks? You know, what would you like me, how would you like this series to progress? Do you like these series? Do you find them inspiring? I feel like you can always find pieces in your wardrobe that you can style similar or pretty much same-ish looks as well. And that's what I love about these. I don't know if it comes the right way, but it's not about what you buy or how expensive are the pieces. It's about how you style them. It's about kind of like being creative with the clothes that you already have. It's about upgrading the pieces that you already have by maybe adding one new piece, but then styling everything else completely different way, whether it's a belt, a pair of shoes, a handbag, or a trench coat, because all of those can add really something special. Let me know again, what was your favorite look, and let me know what you think about me kind of like creating a little, maybe a manual book for the capsule wardrobe. I don't know if it's useful, if it's a little bit redundant, if you need that kind of styling help and guidance. I truly, if I love something, I love styling pieces. I don't think it's enough just buying clothes and hanging it in the wardrobe. It's extremely important to know how to style them well and how to bring the most character from the pieces that we have, because especially this year, when that's what it's all about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you in my next one from a very special location maybe.